Okay, how's everyone doing tonight? Hope you guys are doing well. Yep. Back to GRENINJA, and we are officially on our first overodds Masuda hunt for Scarlet and Violet. Yeah, I'm not happy about it myself. But we have a duty to go and hunt these things and get everything shiny hunted. Yeah. Let's see, let's go for my stuff here. Nope, nothing there for our thing. So, earlier today, I was actually clearing out the outbreak stuff to get ready for tonight's hunt. And, yeah. Shiny Silicobra. Yeah. I mean, it's a shiny, so, like, awesome shiny. I'm happy about it. But yeah, that happened, and I just kind of find it hilarious. Like, yeah, I keep finding shinies. I was like, oh yeah, I'll scream. Why? But yeah, we're heading back into Asado Desert. Like, I don't know what it is, but Asado Desert freaking loves me. Controller is broke, but I... Yikes. How did the controller break? Be like, Asado freaking Desert loves me. How did your game taunt you, Mudkip? Please enlighten us to how the game was taunting you. Wow, freaking exactly far enough away, and then we hatch the egg there. So, now we know, heading from Porto Morindo into Asado Desert, right where the Silicobra outbreak is exactly enough for us to hatch Froakie eggs. Weird. But, okay. I actually don't think we're gonna be running a sandwich for, like, this one. But, yeah, because, like, I think for something like this, where, like, there's multiple ground types that are actually in proximity to where we're hunting, I don't think I want to use a sandwich for this. So I think what we're going to do is we're just going to be running laps around this Silicobra outbreak with no sandwich on. Yeah, normally we don't start on time, like a minute or so late, because OBS wants to kind of be OBS. But today it was actually working well for us. Hey, Fiery, how you doing? Welcome in. Again, guys, if you haven't done so, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And could one of the mods please go drop Ash's link, please? Exclamation point Ash. Replay buffer activation. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, the Kalos DLC theory has been posted today. Highly recommend you guys go check that out. Put a lot of work into it. Starting our next big end project, which is going to be fun. Basically, it's an analysis of, like, Cynthia's team and, like, a breakdown of champions throughout the series history. Going to be fun. Other than that, yeah, stuff's been going pretty good. Stuff's been going pretty good other than that. I was kind of surprised how much Shiny Silicobra actually, like, sticks out. Because, like, the hood is like, gray. It was like, that actually stands out pretty heavily. Because I was sending the freaking Volcarona to attack the things, and it wasn't attacking. I was like, why is it not attacking this thing? Okay, let's go in and check. And it was shiny. Kind of fun. But, I mean, it was also kind of annoying. It was like, okay. Noted. But it is reassuring to know that the Let's Go will not actually knock out shinies. As the only reason I was able to identify that thing is a shiny is specifically because the Let's Go didn't kill the Silicobra. So my paranoia always creeps into my skull anytime I see a shiny and I have the Let's Go out, that it will just kill it. I mean, the thing is, they took out, like, the sparkles, and I think that was deliberately done, that they made it so it wouldn't attack them because of that. You know, like, they want to encourage people to use the Let's Go command, I guess, is kind of what it is. Because, like, it makes sense. It's just not... the Let's Go command is fantastic for hunting Pokemon that do not change much. It is very good for just easily scouting and checking, oh, this is shiny. No, it's not. But the problem is that Let's Go really does not like to work when it comes to regularly knocking stuff out. The lock-on is completely garbage. So, you don't really like to use it otherwise. But yeah, so what we're going to be doing is basically just running circles around the Silicobra outbreak. I opted to not use a ground boost sandwich for this for two main reasons. One, I'm testing something new, and that is shiny hunting without the Herba Mystica boosts when it comes to outbreaks. And also because I don't want to be wasting Herba Mystica when I am also hatching eggs. So it's kind of, I am willing to take that bullet of a slower Silicobra hunt for my sanity in basically releasing eggs. Plus, again, the outbreak is kind of nebulous. Yeah, I mean, because the other thing is, like, we basically need to walk around here anyway in order to hatch our eggs. So we do need to go around, and if it was in a much more controlled, contained area, like with the freaking Veluza when we were hunting that, yeah, I'll do sandwiches for that. But with something that is, like, this massive, and a shiny that, even though it is a noticeable change, it doesn't change so much that you'll be able to tell from, like, across the area. That it's, like, it's a way of doing that. Finished overodds with Tatsugiri, yikes. Around center and back, backwards, speak him a butt. Yikes, you should be resting, Fiery. You should be resting. Maybe a controller, or dumb, the stick isn't turning. I have no idea, but I'm pretty sure, is it a Pro Control or is it a Joy-Con? Because I'm fairly certain you can, like, send in your Joy-Cons to Nintendo and they will, like, fix them, I think. I know you don't need to dump for Herba Mystica, but I haven't made pages. I mean, I use my Herba Mystica for outbreaks mostly in the way of just expediting the process, is mostly what it is. But I understand why people don't like using them for it. But I'm mostly running them for expediting the process. But also, I'm not running them for this hunt because there's so many ground types in the area that I would just kind of probably getting other ones. The mobile gamer card controller. Technically am in bed, just not liquid. Well, at least you're resting. At least you're resting. Interesting. Not familiar with that, Jimmy John. Not familiar with that one. I mean, I just, like, get the Pro Controllers from the store, and it's like, I don't really pay attention to the brand or what any of it is. It's just, that's kind of my thing. Alright, you know what? Alright, Braviary. You are flying around and being annoying. Get out of the way. Alright, go away. I'm done dealing with you. Like, I really don't like... There, yeah, I turned off, learn things. Oh, right, focus evolving. Of course. I wish that your evolution would get canceled immediately on this, but I get why they don't. Oh my gosh, so all the freaking Froakie are evolving. Spamming B. That may have been a smooth brain decision. That was a smooth brain decision. Yeah. Smooth brain. Yeah, but you have a Crafton or a Mesca about 17 pieces of dust where my serve used to be. Well, Mudkip, that sounds like a skill issue. Sounds like a skill issue. But yeah, Silicobra's shiny does relatively stick out, so we should get it quite easily. I will play, but can't turn. What? Interesting. You may not want to use that controller then. If it's not working 100%, using it more may break it fully. Okay, no, nothing. Nope, no shiny. No sparkle on snack. No sparkle snack. Shiny hunting. I hope it's in the next 10 eggs. I would really freaking love it. I don't do terrorists 24/7 either, Mudkip. I've been doing the ones with Andreas. That gives out a shoot ton of them. Like, the ones that Andreas has been rehosting give out 4 Herba Mystica. And they're very easy to beat if you just use the setup options. So you may want to do that. That's what I did. That was how I honestly got, like, my last 60 Herba Mystica. Like, it's annoying and it can take a while to do, but it is worth it when you consider, okay, I'm spending, like, say, 2 hours one day to go do Herba Mystica grind, but then it's like, I basically never need to Herba Mystica grind again. Like, I mean, obviously, I am going to need to Herba Mystica grind when we eventually exhaust our entire supply, but the thing is, that is going to be a while before that is exhausted. Then I work again 7 hours afterwards with limited... Yikes. So wait. Where's Shiny? Where's the Shiny? Oh, Shiny the next time. Oh. Yeah, normally when people say Shiny, they mean like Shiny on screen. Okay. I hope it's in the next 10 days we get the Shiny. Like, that would be great. But seriously, do not do that, Jimmy. We do not tolerate that. That is a timeoutable thing. Broke it. Oh my gosh, freaking things. Again, I wish they could not interact with you with inside the hatching screen. It's annoying. I really don't like that. I still say they should have made some sort of, like, bubble around you where when you're hatching eggs or in a battle with something, Pokemon are not able to come within a certain radius of you, so that way you don't basically just get continue combo locked. Trying to get bite in your razor dick. Yikes! I mean, at least you got the Shiny, right? I mean, at least ran the Shiny. I still need to hunt for Gabite, because I still need a Gibble and I still need a Shiny. I need two. It's just so annoying. It just, I get why, but again, this is one of the reasons I don't like the lack of battle transitions. Again, controversial statement, but I preferred it when the game did have battle transitions, so you didn't get annoying shit like this. I almost found most of the stakes. Wow, that's impressive. Like, the stakes are annoying, but power to you for doing that. Oh, you almost... Oh, yeah, you almost got killed by one. Yeah. I mean, Garchomp's a heck... Gavit's a heck of a thing. I'm surprised at it. I'm very surprised that you have not looked up a guide yet, because those are annoying. Like, I have mixed feelings on the stakes. I think they were a really good idea, and they're a great idea when, like, you're playing with friends, and, like, you share... I found a stake over here, well, I found one over here, and you share that information with your friends. But when you're playing alone and you're playing solo, it really doesn't... Like, when you're deliberately not playing with other people, it kind of falls apart. I need guides. Yeah, honestly, we tried the same thing and we spent like 8 hours looking for them, and we only found like a few of them. The GRENINJA event is not still live, but it will be live again in a week. Actually, 6 days. Actually, wait. 5 days. It'll be live next Thursday. Because they always do a run of it. Wait, is that a shiny? Is that a shiny? Is that the shiny Silicobra? No, that's not a shiny. No, it's not. Some of them are in very obscure. Yeah, like that's the thing. Like, they're in generally like raised areas, aside from the one that's inside of a cave. So you can find them somewhat easily by like looking at the map and identifying, oh, that's a weird raised area that looks out of place. But there's still 32 of them in total, which is kind of annoying. Froggy. I would be that one friend that lies to you. Yeah, I would not put that past you, Mudkip. It's kind of why we love you. But But also, guys, again, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And trust me, Raphael, the frog has not been kind to us either. We are on our first over-odds Masuda shiny hunt of the Scarlet and Violet. Everything else has been pretty well under odds. And the Weeb Frog has decided to screw us over royally. But hey, we'll eventually get it. I hope this is the batch containing the shiny. Because at least then we can move on to Frogadier, and then we can move from that on to Froakie if we get that quickly. Because yeah, we're doing a shiny living dex, so we need all of them. We need all of the line shiny. Which really worries me for when they release Ash Greninja. Because I'm going to need to be shiny hunting that thing potentially. But that will mostly come down to if they even make Ash Greninja shiny huntable. Because the way that Ash Greninja works is it cannot breed. So unless they make the raids shiny accessible, you will not be able to breed Masuda Method 4-1. That was very weird, and I'm clipping that. No idea why the screen, like... what the hell was that? That was a very weird, like, everything going weird. Did anyone else have that happen with the screen just like goes like blue for a second? It wasn't a blue screen or death, it was just like the whole screen had like a blue filter over it. Weird and a little unsettling. But we just keep going. I have not played Far Cry. I have heard good things about Far Cry though. I have been looking to expand my game horizons, but we still gotta finish Dread and finish Forgotten Land before we can like work on other stuffs. But yeah, we are going to be playing a lot of games for the channel that I have never played before. Whenever hatching eggs, my screen goes nightmare mode. What do you mean nightmare mode? Please explain what nightmare mode is. It sounds terrifying, but also amazing. Simultaneously. I love it. It's really interesting. Fascinating. Highly fascinating. Hey, Lionheart. Can one of the mods please go grab Lionheart's link? How you doing, Humberto? Dress is all messed up and stuff. Yikes. That does not sound delightful. Also, Humberto, thank you very much for your feedback on the XY theory video. And that you should be more into shooters or platformers. Depends on the shooter. Like, I enjoyed, like, FPS. Like, I enjoyed Call of Duty. Call of Duty Zombies. I don't really care much for the multiplayer of it. I also enjoy, like, third-person shooters. So, like, I enjoy both of them. I enjoy shooters to a degree. I think they can be very fun. Yeah, there it goes again. It, like, fades out. It's weird. So the DLC is going to be Po-Town. I clipped it, so if you want to see, I'll send you the Discord. Thank you very much for that. It's very helpful for the clipping that. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see, like, I'm looking forward to the EBL. It's going to be fun, Humberto. I look forward to all of the battles. But also, I'm in a draft league also right now. Basically, I do a lot of draft leagues because I just like competitive battling. And I'm not looking forward to my next draft league battle because I'm in the playoffs for the draft league right now. And the person I'm going up against, this is a doubles format, and my opponent has Amoonguss. And I have nothing on my team that is capable of destroying the Amoonguss in a single hit. This is very scary, because Amoonguss, if it is on the field for 2 turns, it can Rage Powder, it can Spore, it can do all kinds of very nasty shenanigans. I don't want being shenanigized to my team. So I'm thinking, like, okay, what do I have for tech that can beat this thing? And I think I gotta go with something spicy. I have Landorus. I have Landorus Therian. Landorus Therian, I would like to call it Blandorus. Tyranitar, Alola Ninetales, Glaceon, Dracovish. I'm trying to think of the other ones. Yeah, Alola Ninetales, Drake. Fiery! Fiery! You don't have to do that! Everyone, can please get some love in the chat for Fiery. Thank you very much for that super chat, Fiery. $20. That. Why the freak does it take so long for freaking things to pop up? I don't like that it takes like a minute and a half. Not a minute and a half. It's like a minute for freaking things to pop up. I don't like that. But yeah, thank you very much for that. Also, I should probably make the sub box the highest thing on there, because that does not look good with that thing. There we go. That's better. Thank you very much for that, Fiery. Fiery the goat indeed. Fiery the true hero. We need a hero. We're holding out for a hero till the end of the night. Misty Terrain, it goes. The issue is, the issue is he's also got, like, Weavile. So, like, the thing that scares me about his lineup is he has Weavile, he has Mr. Rhyme, he has... I have Scizor, right? I have Scizor, right? Like, I have Scizor, which can really scare, like, to do a lot of damage to his team, but the problem is the Amoonguss. The Amoonguss has Spore, which is a huge problem, because if it puts anything to sleep, that's a big issue for me. It also has Rage Powder, which is also a big issue, because I want to spot remove his freaking Weavile. Because I've pretty much done a look at the team. If I can remove that freaking mushroom from the equation, Landorus basically rolls his team into next year. Which is good for me, but I need to break the mushroom. So I'm coming with like all kinds of shenaniganery ideas to possibly break Amoonguss. But I've also come to the discovery, his Amoonguss can basically chunk anything I have. Like, I was like, Modest Glaceon with Blizzard into the Amoonguss. Survives. Okay. Adamant Life Orb, Max Airstream into the Amoonguss. Survives. And it's just like the most disheartening thing in the world to see. No matter what I do, it won't go down. The Immortal Mushroom. Thank you very much, Fire. Exactly. It is Operation Break the Shroom. It must be destroyed. But yeah, it's like, I will find some way to eliminate the Amoonguss from the threat line. Because once it's gone, like, Landorus just has a field day. Dio Blando will have a field day when the mushroom is gone. Yeah, Misty Terrain. Well, the issue is Misty Terrain will not protect Landorus. Because Misty Terrain only protects grounded Pokemon. It doesn't protect Pokemon that are flying or have Levitate for the ability. If you were a gym leader, what would you be? I would say... Thank you, Wait, steal a bug. Yeah. I'd probably be like ground. That's probably what I would do. The issue with gravity is it makes everything more likely to hit. So, like, if I use gravity and they use a low accuracy move, it would make everything more likely to hit. You know, you might have to do this. The thing is, I was thinking safety goggles. I was thinking of landers with safety goggles because I did a little bit of a check. And apparently, if a Pokemon is holding safety goggles, it also is exempt from Effect Spore. And Amoongus's Effect Spore is like also something I'm kind of worried about because I'm expecting he would go Regenerator Amoongus, but I gotta play it safe. So it was like, I have to respect the Effect Spore, which is a big issue because I can't run like Life Orb. Because yeah, like my biggest issue is I'm expecting the Amoongus to be Koba Berry. Is the unaffected safety guy? Yeah. It's like there's a lot of things that are going on that's like I need to be prepared for, but I'm looking forward. Like I got Grimmsnarl. So like I got Screen Boy, I got something. I'm expecting he is gonna be bringing I'm expecting he's gonna bring Weavile. I'm expecting he's gonna bring because he has Dracozolts. I'm expecting that. I'm expecting the Dracozolt. I'm expecting the Weavile. I'm expecting because he has Gigalith because he needs the Gigalith to set up the sand for the Dracozolts. So I'm expecting those three, and then I'm expecting something to beat the Scizor, which I'm expecting either is gonna be Drampa because he has Drampa, or potentially like Fire Punch on his Hawlucha, which scare me. Grim only has priority of +1 or range powers +2. Yeah. That is the issue. Because, like, the issue is that Amoongus can do a lot of things. There's a number of factors in play when it comes to taking out the Shroom. And the other issue is I can't use any of Grimmsnarl's disruption moves on Weavile. Because Weavile is a dark type. Dark types, for those who don't know, are immune to Prankster. Yes, Shadow Tag is very good on Gothitelle. It is what the... Actually, not every competitive Gothitelle runs Shadow Tag, because some of them do run competitive. But yeah, Shadow Tag is very good on Gothitelle. But yeah, because my main issue is, turn 1, I'm expecting if my lead... I'm expecting he's going to be leading Amoongus, and I'm expecting he's going to lead Weavile. So the issue is I need something that can destroy the Weavile. And... I mean... Oh, that's... Ooh. Wait. I just had a thought. Scizor lead with safety goggles. Scizor lead... This is Alolan Ninetales. I don't have regular Ninetales. I have Alolan. And did you do a Blizzard calculation, depending on the level? Because you need to focus with investment in it, as well as D level 50. And if it is Blizzard, you need to do the split damage. Should we make a bulky supporter? It depends on what the team is going to be. Like, if you want a bulky thing, I would recommend Gothitelle with... If you need a bulky support, I would say actually competitive may be better on it. With something like Fake Out, Helping Hand, Trick Room, and like Psychic. I know, Ninetales. I did it with Moonblast? Moonblast would be resisted. That shouldn't kill the Amoongus, unless you mean the Weavile. Which I guess could work. Yeah, like, I mean, there's a lot of things I need to figure out for this. I'm thinking I might actually lead Scizor in this case. Because I could run, like, Goggles Scizor. Yes, I will, like, take out the Weavile. Yeah, Weavile, I'm not worried about. I'm not worried about the Weavile. I'm worried about the Amoongus. I'm actually thinking now Scizor lead. Because Scizor only fears, like, 4 things. Well, we're gonna make 2 teams swapping out Obama Snow for Gothitelle and vice versa. Interesting. I like the play. I like this play. Yeah, the Weavile I do not really have much fear of. The Amoonguss is the only worry I've got. Hail Team and Trick Room. Fun. I respect it. I respect that play. Honestly, the change they made to Hail, making it snow now, was the greatest buff to ice types they could have given. Outside of, like, okay, we're gonna give ice, like, 7 more resistances. But yeah, I'm thinking I lead with Scizor, and I lead with, like... I think, like, Scizor leads probably the play, because Scizor with Bullet Punch, I think, would absolutely obliterate, like, anything he's got. Be careful with Scizor, though. Shroom carries foul play. That's gonna hurt. Yes, that is true. The Shroom can carry foul play. But the thing is, if it's going for foul play against it, then it's not going to be able to use Rage Powder. It's not going to be able to use Spore. It's not going to be able to basically do, like, those Amoonguss things that annoy me and, like, prevent me from doing stuff on the first turn. Because I think this fight is going to come down to the first turn play. So whether it's I go for the kill, whether I go for, like, a taunt on the Amoonguss, and he goes for Spore. It's going to be a very interesting matchup. The thing that worries me, though, is, like, even, like, the organizer tournament was like, yeah, the first round match, the one with Max and the other guy's named Kamina, is like, that's going to be the most interesting match of the playoffs. Like, please tell me that. Please don't. Don't put pressure on me. I'm going to use my extra Froakie, give it Ice-type Frogadier, meme set with Snow Escape and Blizzard. Oh, my God, I respect it. I hard respect that. Again, guys, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Thank you very much for tuning in if you guys haven't done so. Also, if you guys need Froakie, I have a bunch of eggs that I'm going to be hatching. If you need a spare one, I can get you one. I am surprised we have not found another shiny Silicobra yet. But I mean, we'll find a shiny later potentially, hopefully. No. Get away, get away, get away. Get away from them. Good. I do like how if you, like, you jump on a Pokemon, or, like, if you're elevated and you, like, land on them, it bounces you back. It doesn't instantly force you into a battle. Otherwise, that would be obnoxious. But yeah, there's a few good things about it. There's a few good things. Shiny Lechonk. Yeah, we have seen enough Shiny Lechonk. We've got, like, 4 of those things. I have no desire to see a Shiny Lechonk again, unless it is being roasted over a fire and converted into bacon. Because I have seen enough of that thing. Nice. Fiery! You don't need to keep doing this! Fiery the hero! The member, the gifted member, and then this, and the $20! And now how you doing? Nothing much other than Fiery being an absolute legend right now. I like Flamigo's great. Flamigo's I like Flamigo shiny. It's slightly different pink, but I love the pink. Punk, love it. Yeah. Okay, the dude. When you said, "Oh my God," the first thing that popped into my head was just Joseph Joestar from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, where he just yells out, "Oh my God!" I love it. It just, oh, that amuses me way too much. It amuses me. I was planning on catching mine on a Dream Ball. Ah. I think it was very. I agree. Yeah, I approve Pokeball styling shinies. That's the reason why whenever I go, like, that's the reason why, unless I have, like, a dedicated Pokeball I want to catch a shiny in, I will generally default to the Luxury Ball, because, like, the Luxury Ball is just my favorite Pokeball of all the Pokeballs in the series. Yes, actually, Fake Tears Gothitel's a real play. Fake Tears Gothitelle is a menace to society, and I really am very sad it actually still gets it. Though, speaking of, like, moves that Pokemon get, I am annoyed at what they did with Indeedee. Because for those who don't know how, like, they changed Indeedee, is female Indeedee can only get the move Trick Room by one specific method nowadays. And that is, to get a Trick Room female Indeedee, you need to get it from a Terra Raid. Now, it needs to be a 5-star Terra Raid. And considering the reason why people want a Trick Room Indeedee is they want to have a 0-speed IV. Which, getting the very specific 0-speed IV Trick Room Indeedee 5-star raid, that is gonna be some kind of bullshit tricky to do. Nope, it's not an egg move. It only gets Trick Room via 5-star Terra Raids. After all of the amazing QOL updates they made, they screwed over that. And I'm super pissed at that. Like, I'm not the biggest fan of Indeedee. Like, I think it's because they want to, like, balance Indeedee out. But, like, the best way to do that is just make it not get Trick Room anymore, period. No, it got, I'm pretty sure it got Trick Room as a normal move, as in, like, TRTM, back in Sword and Shield. But now they changed a lot of move access for a lot of Pokemon in this game. Most Pokemon that had high horsepower no longer get high horsepower. Outside of, like, very specific Pokemon, like the Elephant Pokemon, they're, I think, the only ones that really retain it. As is, like, Ursaluna and Mudsdale. They're the only ones that retain high horsepower anymore. They still get, like, a lot of things still get Stomping Tantrum, but they lost high horsepower, which is a very big blow to a lot of them. Because that was their single target ground move when it came to doubles. Also, for those who don't know, Rillaboom, the menace to society known as the Monkey of Galar, lost Grassy Glide, which is huge. Like, I'm glad they removed a lot of move access for certain things, because, like, yeah, freaking, wait, is that a shiny? We got our Cobra. We got our Cobra. Cobra, go hiss. Easy GG no re. I love it. I love the eyes. I like how the eyes are just orange. I love it. Get them all. Don't forget to leave a like, guys, if you haven't done so. Get that shiny hype going. But yeah, a lot of things lost, like, access to high horsepower now. And it's like, it's good. Because, like, yeah, honestly, I think, had most things retained high horsepower, Iron Moth would be bad. But, since Iron Moth actually doesn't have to fear high horsepower anymore, I think that actually makes it a lot better now. Dust our hands clean. No sandwich. No sandwich, everyone. Let's go. Delightful. Please be marked. Dang it. Can't be by nature. Much sad. I don't name my shinies, because a lot of my shinies go into competitive. I only ever nickname my Pokemon when it comes to competitive battles. Who would win in IRL fight? Iron Treads or Great Tusk? Great Tusk, I would say, wins that fight. The reason why, Iron Treads is weak to both fighting and is weak to ground. And Iron and Great Tusk is both of those. Well, it doesn't have 0-speed IV, but, like, we already have one 0-speed shiny. the wonderful shiny Electros, known as Metroid. So, I'm happy. Another shiny Lechonk, that's 3. I mean, Lechonk is just the anti-shoe for us. Like, we've gotten so many shiny Lechonk as well, so, like, it's a thing that happens. I was gonna nickname my Ice Frogadier, Icideer, Glacier. I like the second one. Glacier, nice. Hey, you just missed us get a shiny, Andreas. You just missed us get our shiny Silicobra. I want to throw hands with someone like Great Tusk. Yeah, Great Tusk is awesome. I love Great Tusk. It's so good. I love the design. Like, I love the future Paradox Pokemon. I think their designs are fantastic. But I really, really like the past Paradox mons. Yes, nice. One of the mods, please go grab Andreas's link. How you doing, my friend? I did. Oh, I missed that? I know you DM'd me. I didn't say, oh. Breed a 0 IV, got the or one. I would say go for breed for a 0 IV one. That is going to be far easier to breed for a 0 IV one than it is to go hunting for a 0 IV one in the wild. Though you may not have a 0 speed IV Pokemon. Because I stockpile 0 speed IV Pokemon specifically for that purpose of I know I am going to want to get a 0 IV speed thing for certain stuff. So I will always like specifically keep those. But a lot of people I know may not have them. Like I got one of them for Fuecoco when I was just breeding for my shiny, and I was like, oh, that's a 0 speed one. I'll save that one for later for purposes. Which is also why I'm eventually going to go back to my shiny Fuecoco hunt. This is gonna be off stream, by the way, for this one, where I am going to be hunting it for 0 speed IVs. For competitive play to get a shiny 0 speed one, because I gotta have that tack. I have a 0 speed I have a shiny one already, but I don't have a 0 speed IV shiny, and I want one. But yeah, if you're ever gonna shiny hunt 0 speed IV Pokemon, I recommend you do Masuda method, because you can't force Pokemon in the wild to have a 0 speed IV. The only way to do that is with Masuda method. And you're running that 31 IV lottery. And even then, there are several encounter methods that actually boost shiny odds, but force Pokemon to have higher IVs. So like, Dex Nabbing. Like Dex Nabbing and Brilliant Aura Hunting in Oras and Sword and Shield. They will force the Pokemon to have a specific number of like perfect IVs, which means you have like a 1 in 6, like a 1 in 3 chance of immediately getting that thing to not have the right IVs. Yeah, one of the 3 shiny Woopers actually had a mark. Nice. Mark shinies are always delightful. Mark shinies, highly delightful. I'm expecting tonight we're gonna actually finish all of our Greninja egg stockpiles, and when that finishes, we're going to move on to our shiny Charizard hunt. Because, like, we've still got a bunch of Charmander eggs. I get the whole line of Lechonk. Lechonk-a-wonkle. Chonk-a-wonkle. Nice. But yeah, I'm going to be hunting for... My big worry about shiny hunting is... My big worry about shiny hunting is that when we get Ash Greninja, I am going to be having to shiny hunt that as well. Because it all depends on like how they make is it W and L? I traded a legit shiny Alchemy for 2 website Uglies. That is a loss. I would say any shiny website things is a loss. Because they are gen and they are hacked. And I honestly like delete those immediately. Because I just don't like hacked stuff in my games. I will release hacked shiny stuff just because on principle. We have finally finished up 31 completion. Nice. Yeah, there's so many shinies you had in that one. You got a lot of your shinies. I look forward to seeing those reaction compilations. Another pinky boy. Pink. Punk. He's very punk. Got earned damn shines. Exactly. See, the thing, I think I've mentioned this. Okay, Caleb. Wait. Like, I've mentioned this before, but I actually used to hate shiny Pokemon. This was back when all I ever knew about shinies was that people would gen and hack them into existence. And not that people would, like, actually go out of their way to legitimately hunt them. So I kind of had this disdain for shinies specifically because of those ass clowns. Those were all I ever knew about shiny hunting. Was this all I ever knew about shinies was that they were like a hacker's delight. Level ball. I see one of the apricorn balls inside of the market. Target acquired. Locking on and getting it. Level ball is also like the delightful Pokeball. I love it. Rocky, rocky. I will take this level ball. I want it. Give me. Very. This is the only way of getting level balls outside of fighting the Ace Academy tournament. And the Ace Academy tournament has a 0.1% chance of giving you one. Yeah, 0.1. It's insane. I don't care if these things go into like $250,000 Pokédollars for the things. It's the only way of getting them. Come on. Alright, boy, going higher. Alright, boy. Let's go. Yo, boys, jacket it up. Alright. This means war. This means war right here. Man's crazy. Man is crazy. It keeps going higher. How ridiculous will it get? Oh, there we go. That's a win. Oh, yeah. That's a dub right there. I don't care. I don't care how much I have to pay for it. I want it. I don't care how much it is. Not really. You just need to find a 0-speed IV anything compatible with breeding. Good thing money. Yeah, easy. Money is extremely easy to get. Like, that's the reason I love the Terra Raids. Is when you do Terra Raids, you get, like, self-out items. You get, like, big mushrooms. You get, like, nuggets, star pieces. You get all those kind of, like, great things. And then you can just sell them. The other thing is, if you go into, like, Asado Desert, and you, like, set up a picnic on one of those, like, sparkly spots, if that sparkly spot is, like, a star piece, your Pokemon will just continuously just bring you star pieces in the picnic basket. So you just use that to farm up a shit ton of money. What did I do? Dynamax Raids, hard better. Dynamax Raids were much better. Mostly because in Dynamax Raids, the AI didn't fucking cheat. Granted, that's because connection times and everything. But, like, even though the Dynamax Raids were slower than the Terra Raids, I prefer the Dynamax Raids. Because they just work smoother. They take longer, but that's only really because just the insane number of move animations. Like, Dynamax moves, the animations for those were like 30 seconds. And that is excluding the, like, animations it took for, like, setting up terrain, stat debuffing. So it was just, Dynamax Raids were annoying only because the animation times is kind of bloated into absurdity. Because I remember we did a back of the envelope calculation a while ago. This was when we were doing our shiny Ho-Oh hunt. And it's something like, in Dynamax battles, you spend like 2 to 3 to 4 minutes just waiting for animations to pass. In a battle that is about, like, 5 minutes. So you spend most of it just waiting for animations to go by. If you turn the animations off, you blast through those fights just insanely fast. So the issue was just the amount of animations. With Terra Raids, there are issues in, like, connection times, where you can be doing something, the game will just not allow you to attack. The game will not allow you to select a move, and your stuff gets wiped away. Very close to start a reaction. Noise. That's gonna be fun. I'm gonna look forward to that compilation, Andreas. But yes, I mostly prefer the tear raids. Better feature, gain MX rate, or stab tear raids. I mean, it depends on, like, I mean, for me, I lean very much into the competitive aspect for this. For me, it was, a lot of my evaluation is called by competitive, so I can't really answer that unbiased. Because my answer would be, like, terror raids, just because Dynamax mechanics were very, very toxic competitively. What normal type should I hunt? I'd say Sylazar. I think Salazar's like a nice shiny to hunt. I like it. Better feature. Mega Lucia better terror. I mean, I was not a big fan of Megas just because, like, I don't like dealing with things that are, you know, basically pocket box art legendary stats. But I mean, I play a lot of competitive, which is the reason for that. Like, if you play competitive, things like Megas lose their appeal very quickly. Because you just don't like getting utterly one-shot by the same thing over and over again. Because at that point, it's not even a battle. When the game comes down to a war between, does my thing one-shot you before you one-shot me, it isn't really fun anymore. I mean, again, when a long VGC match is 3 turns, I think there's a problem. First noise. I'm pretty sure you can hunt Sylazar like anywhere in the world. Yeah, I think that Sylazar spawns like anywhere in the world, which is one of the reasons I'm kind of surprised we haven't run into a shiny Sylazar yet. Granted, it's a relatively rare spawn, so, like, I guess it makes sense. But yeah. I like Sylazar. I look forward to, like, testing it out in some battles in a future date, but I haven't really figured out a team that it works on right now. Because, like, my teams right now are very aggressive. I run, like, aggressive hyper-offense teams. Yeah, aggressive hyper-offense. Yes, the only kind of hyper-offense team there is. And Sylazar is a lot more, like, setup. Like, you shed tail, pivot into something. I'm pretty sure Gothita's in the field group, so yeah. Yeah, Pokemon egg groups are just kind of ridiculous. Best way to, like, check the compatibility of 2 things is go to Bulbapedia. Because I know Bulbapedia has, like, the list of, like, what egg groups everything is in. Salazar is to Koraidon and is to Newbie. Yes, exactly. Yeah, Sylazar is, like, the modern-day ancestor relationship family tree, I don't know what you even call them, to Miraidon and Koraidon. I like that. It's like, it's a neat detail. Oh my gosh, another shiny Lechonk has been found today. I feel like there's been 5 shiny Lechonk already found within this singular stream, and we have only been live, like, 50 minutes. That's kind of bonkers. Little bit crazy, but delightfully so. Okay, not shiny Magikarp. Carpy. Carpy magic. Call them bacon. Yes. Yeah. One of my favorite things about this game is actually the bacon. Because I was in a voice call with one of my friends, and they asked, why is the bacon, like, a giant slab? That's not bacon. It's like, that's what bacon actually looks like before it's just sliced up. Yeah, bacon comes in, like, giant, like, chunks of bacon. It's just when we buy it in the store, we buy, like, bacon pre-sliced. So we never realize, yeah, it comes in, like, a giant brick, and I love it. It's like, I would love to eat just, like, a brick of bacon. I don't know, I love bacon. I mean, I like to eat. Meat is one of my favorite things to eat. Like, I love hamburgers. I love meatloaf. I love fish. You know, I love bacon. Like, the fact that I like bacon should not be a surprise. But yeah, so I was like, I would love just like a sandwich that's just like chunks of bacon. That just sounds delicious. Super unhealthy. But like it's super freaking unhealthy. But like, I kind of don't care at that point. Alright, okay, we'll stop talking about bacon, Andreas. We'll stop talking about bacon. Let's talk about Redacted. Nah, we're not mean. Like, Vigoroth, you can freak right the heck off. I don't want to deal with you. I do not want to freaking deal with you right now. Croaky, go, Croaky. And metal, which I do not miss the daycare. The main reason is it really comes down to I actually like the new system for gathering eggs. I liked at first the daycare system better because like I could hatch eggs as I'm collecting new ones, but when I realized that I could actually just sit here when I'm scripting videos or editing other videos and just spam A every like 5 minutes to collect my eggs while I'm like doing other stuff, I was like, wait, I don't need to sit here and run around in circles. And like, when it's like, I don't need to run around in circles like an idiot in front of the same place over and over and over again and like wear out my controller's joystick, I kind of prefer that. The thing is, a lot of people I know prefer the older system because if you're going to be like collecting eggs en masse in this game from Masuda hunting, you need to be on your multitasking grind set. Like, you need to be very good at multitasking if you're going to be, like, collecting eggs en masse for this. Thank you very much for coming in, Fiery, and all those, the members, that was everything. That was delightful today. Have a wonderful day. But yeah, it was like, you can like, you need to be multitasking if you're going to be, like, collecting eggs en masse in this game. And, like, for me, I love that. You know, because, like, I will be editing things like the, yes, small of is normal. Because, like, for those who don't know, the X and Y DLC theory video we just put out today, I was actually collecting eggs while I was actually editing that. You know, every, like, 5 minutes, I will be just, like, tapping my controller to collect my eggs in the middle of editing, and I can do that multitasking. So I can edit videos for the channel, script videos for the channel, like even record other stuff for other things in the time I'm also collecting eggs, so it's less waste time. And I have a timer program that counts down for 5 and plays the sound when they are done. Nice. So what you're saying is it's an egg timer. I love it. But yeah, it very much does come down to, like, multitasking ability and, like, your ability to do other things outside of the game. And if, you know, I can understand why people don't like the picnic method. There are many very valid reasons for disliking the picnic method for gathering eggs. However, Fairy Dragon is my favorite. Why don't you just make some Froakie omelets? Oh, Jack, I love that. That's very dark. Well, the thing is, we need multiple shiny Froakie. So, like, we can't really afford to crack them open right yet until we get our 3 shinies. But I respect the idea. Shiny Gothita. Shiny Gothita. I actually don't know what Shiny Gothita looks like. I, like, vaguely think I recall what it looks like. But I'm not 120% positive, actually, now that I think about it. Yeah, because, like, I haven't hunted it yet. I'll hunt at some point. Ah, purple eyes. Interesting. Yeah, there's a number of shinies I actually don't even know what they look like, because I just haven't really looked at them yet. Zerul did a dark Pokemon animation about the eggs. Yikes. Face a little pinker than this. Well, the thing is, the eggs that we eat, like say we go to the store and buy like a dozen or like a dozen and a half eggs, those are eggs that would never have developed into chickens anyway. So it might be the same logic here in the Pokemon world, where like they are eggs that would never have developed into Pokemon. They're unfertilized eggs. Which is one of like those things about like TV shows that annoys me to no end when I see, oh yeah, some guy's got like time powers, and like it accelerates the eggs in the store, and they all turn into like giant dinosaur turkey monsters. Like, that's not how eggs work. That's not how eggs work. Because like I was watching JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and that happened with Father Pucci with Sea Moon, where like accelerated the time and like the eggs turned into little baby chicks. It's like, that's not how eggs work. That's not how they work. I wonder how Whalemo will fit into an egg. I mean, I'm pretty sure when the thing hatches, it's supposed to be small. Because, like, you gotta remember, the stuff we have with the average size is, like, average fully grown. So I choose to imagine it just comes up being, like, freaking tiny. And then it just grows over time. Yeah. I remember a while ago, I had a video idea that was like, what would happen if a Whalmer was thrown at you like a beach ball? And I never really got around to like making it because I just kind of lost interest in it. But it was like, if you were actually hit by a Whalmer and it was thrown at you like a beach ball, you would be paced. Because Whalmer's like 500 pounds. Even though it bounces around like it's a beach ball. If 500 pounds of just bouncing doom slammed into you, you would become jelly. Like, there is no, it would bounce off you. You would just be turned into paste. 5 shiny sandwiches, all a chonk named Fanny. Nice. That's not what Pokemon Go says. I don't think we can quite trust Pokemon Go when it comes to, like, size representation of Pokemon. Yeah, like, it would just crush you if you were hit by a Whalmer thrown at you. Yes, Zero Speed Gothitelle is good. That's actually what most people want on it. And Fake Tears is good on it. Yes. Yeah, Fake Tears is like one of those just amazing moves. Freaking one of the most powerful moves in competitive Fake Tears. That's my favorite thing about doubles. Is you never... Excuse me. You never consider, like, non-damaging moves to be worth a damn until you start playing like VGC. You're like, it's like, okay, you look at a move like Screech. This is terrible. Why would anyone want a move that does no damage? Look at like VGC. Screech, one of the best moves there is. Yep. Yeah. I mean, provided that they're not like a fire type, like Armarouge, or they have the ability like competitive or Defiant, yeah, it'd be pretty good. It'd be really, really good. Though, generally when it comes to Goldango, you generally want it next to a Haze user to get rid of the special attack down debuff. Generally. Yeah, the kid only used mine. Yeah, like, again, all of us when we were kids never used anything but damaging moves. It's why it's like, oh yeah, Charm. Why would I ever want this move on my team? Look at VGC. Yo, Whimsicott. One of the most destructive Pokemon in the formats because of Charm. I love it. responsible, not procrastinate. Bye-bye. Okay, Andreas, goodbye. Okay, dude. Yep. Gonna stay out of the game. Has a warning on the loading screen. Someone following up a cliff saying, beware. I mean, they gotta do that for legal reasons. They have to do it for legal reasons. Kid. And I like the non-hit moves. They're cool. Yeah, nowadays people do understand the value of non-hit moves, like non-damaging moves, because like Nuzlocke and stuff have happened. And also like just the more accessibility of things like competitive, where people can watch competitive happening. So like people understand the value of like non-damaging moves now. But like when I was growing up, you would never see people ever using like non-damaging moves on their story playthrough teams unless it was a move like Swords Dance or like Quiver Dance on Volcarona. When like we saw what Quiver Dance did. But yeah, until then, it was like, yeah, no, you never would use any of those non-damaging moves. I love it. It's terrifying. But then, like, you get to competitive. Frickin' Charm Whimsicott is absolutely just clowning on things. Because it just terrifies everything. I love it. But welcome back. Welcome back. It's gonna be fun. Like, I look forward to, like, every competitive season because there's always gonna be fun to have. Well, thank you very much, Jack Firestone. Thank you very much for that. But we are trying to grow the channel. If we get to 2K subs by the end of February, we're actually gonna be doing a shiny authentic Synasty hunt. And if we get to 3K by the release of Breath of the Wild's sequel, Tears of the Kingdom, we're going to be doing a full day Tears of the Kingdom stream. It'll be fun. You want to play Gas a random clip? Sure. Sure, let's play that, Caleb. That sounds fun. Sounds like it could be entertaining while we are just futzing around. Catch an egg. Egg. Cute egg. Nope, no shiny, those thingies. It's, every time I see a freaking Houndstone, not Houndstone, Greavard, I always think the little candle things, those are items. I always think the little item sparkle thingy. When I was a little kid, I didn't have any Pokemon games, so I played Roblox and got one Swords Dance. I got mad. I quit. No damage. Almost. I mean, Swords Dance is one of those insane moves. It's like, I love it, but also it's super terrifying. Well, no 666 shiny Froakie. Little Demon Frog did not sparkle on the number. That person dies very late in the game. I got no idea, actually. Because I can't really think who in Xenoblade dies early game. Like the list of characters in Xenoblade who die, I don't think is like too extensively long. No, Vanguard's not dead. Vanguard isn't dead. Right, you haven't gotten to the part where he shows up again. Right. Yeah, he shows up later. He's alive. When you say something that is incorrect and it's literally a cameo, I will say. Like, the thing is, you say the thing and I was correcting. He doesn't die. You are like right near the point he comes back at anyway. And he's like, you should have encountered him already, because he's like, when you go to Sword Valley, he's like right there. The guys in, the people in Sword Valley mention, yeah, the Vanguard tells them to go do that. Yeah. Yeah, he popped back up before then. You've already encountered him being alive again! He's still telling the soldier people what to do! Did you not talk with the convoy at Sword Valley? Yes! When the convoy arrives in Sword Valley, like when you first get there, they tell you. Like, they mention Colonel Vanguard. Like, he's still, like, telling them what to go do. Oh, nice, cool of it. That is one that I'm not looking forward to hunting. Then again, I don't look forward to hunting most of these things. 670. We are really getting up there in the hunts for this frickin' Froakie. I hope I'm not interrupted. That's Metal Face. That's Metal Face. I can very clearly hear Metal Face's voice in my brain right now. Not even shining sandwiches. Wow. See, that's always the most satisfying encounter. It's just the non-shining sandwich ones. That's why I always love to go around Masuda hunting with in access to other stuff. Question, do you know when he says it? Wouldn't that be on top of Prison Island? I think it's on top of Prison Island. Final guess, Prison Island. Oh, Zord! Right, because Dunban. You meet up with Dunban then. Yeah, I really enjoyed that part of the game. Like the Ether Mine. I don't know that you can't go back to the Ether Mine. But like, I get why. That I do like that. They did pretty good in that game about, like, there are, like, places you can't go back to, but it makes sense. They do a good job with that. When you realize that Garplane isn't Garplane, but Bionic. Yeah. Like, Garplane is big. But also, like, that shows the scale of, like, the Bionis. It's huge. So how does gravity work on the Titans? Don't question it. Like, just don't question it. Because, like, we know the world of Xenoblade does not work the way that our world works. Because the sun does not orbit around the endless ocean. If you actually look at the sun over the course of a day in Xenoblade, it just appears in the sky, stays there, and then goes out. The sun does not move. It never moves. So, like, it does not behave the way that, like, our world behaves. That is called sort of. No, it just comes in, it just pops out, pops out. Pops in, pops out. Pops in, pops out. Pops in, pops out. That's all it does. The most useless freaking crystal in Xenoblade Chronicles is a fall damage reduction crystal. Well, actually, no. It's the auto heal up crystal, because it only affects you out of battle when you're healing. It is so useless. Like, at least heat sink crystals are vaguely useful. So one's the boss whose name is Stanley. Alright, but the name is Stanley cannot. That is amazing. That is absolutely amazing, HR. That's great. But also, again, guys, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. How is everyone doing tonight, though, by the way? How's everyone doing? Hope you guys are all doing well. Do we? Oh, we got to the eggs. That will be 75. Wait. Did we actually get to the giveaway bin of all the spare shinies that are going for giveaway trade. I think we finished all of our shiny Froakie eggs, for the most part. That means we're going to be switching gears. And going for Charizard, then. Charmander eggs. Yeah. Yeah. We have finished all but 3 of our Froakie eggs. So, like, I guess the shiny wasn't in the eggs I collected previously. So I'm kind of glad for that. Because, like, I would have been supremely annoyed if my first shiny was in the eggs that I had for, like, 2 months at the... For, like, oh, not 2 months, like, 2 weeks at this point. Yeah, we got 3 more eggs, and then we move on to our next, like, the Charmander ones. I didn't breed a lot more eggs for not for Charmander, for Froakie, specifically because I knew we were getting down in the number of eggs, and I wanted to eliminate all that storage space. I didn't think we got it that quickly, but yeah, like, this Froakie hunt's going over odds by a decent margin. Never want to get too many eggs unless I plan on trying to do it again. Well, I mean, the thing is, I never want to get too many. Well, the thing is, I need to hunt Froakie, Frogadier, and Greninja. So I need to hunt all 3 of them. So I need, you know, a lot of eggs. I just don't like my inventory being crowded up by a whole bunch of eggs. Especially because I had Charmander eggs and I had Froakie eggs. I don't know when the shiny giveaway is going to be yet, Jimmy, but I'm thinking it's going to be towards the end of the month. Yeah. All of... Wrong thing. All of the Pokemon in this box are the ones for the shiny giveaway. Because these are all the spare shiny phases we've gotten. Hello there, Sam Augston. How you doing? Welcome in. Yeah, all of these are the spare shinies that are going in for the giveaway because I have extra spares and I don't need them. So I want to give them away to people because they can use the shinies and actually care for them. Nice. That's very nice. Yeah. I'm very sure a lot of people here would love that, but yeah. Again, if you guys haven't done so, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. It's a very nice thing to do. I believe that the people in the chat would like to join. I believe there are several of them who would like to. Best Xenoblade scene is... Yes! Exactly. Rhine spiking Ricky is the best. I love that scene. Like, there's a lot of great moments in Xenoblade, but like cutscene-wise, that was great. That's a great one. I love it. But yeah, like, I'm glad we finished the DLC theory video today, so like I can focus on playing like Kirby and the Forgotten Land and Metroid Dread for the channel. With... Yeah, I don't need to play X and Y anymore for footage on that. So I'm happy about that. Which means I can get back to Let's Go, I can get back to the Metroid series, I can get back to a lot of stuff. Alright. With that, we have finished all of our Froakie eggs. No shiny Froakie was located in any of the 678 eggs we had collected. Very, very disappointed. But we still have Charmander eggs. We still got Charmander eggs. So, we switching gears. Greninja, you can go away. Greninja image, you go away. That's by Coco. There's Charmander. You can come right up here. And you can go right over there. There we go. Alright. Let's get hunting on Charmander. It is time to hunt. I was trying to do like the let's duel thing from Yu-Gi-Oh, but it just didn't work with H. It just doesn't really work. Charmander. Yeah, Charizard is a Pokemon I've had a very, very tumultuous history with. But I really used to dislike Charizard. Now, I gotta say, it's really one of the Pokemon that's within my top 20 favorites. It's definitely won me over. Who says the quote, my claws went through the floor? That is Metal Face. That is a very Metal Face quote. Now I see Charmander every 2 seconds. I'm sorry, Pixel. I'm sorry. But we need to go for the living shiny dex. I apologize for the Charmander for the Charmandervenians. Nothing goes harder than engage with the enemy while playing. Yeah. Honestly, like, there's so many good songs. Xenoblade got so many good songs. That game as a whole just goes way too hard. No, not way. The game just goes hard. It's such a great game. I wonder if they will make a Xenoblade 4. Cause like Iron Thorns. I can actually show you where Iron Thorns spawns. Because in Area 0, you cannot see other people. So I can go to, in my Area 0, and show you where it is. Because it spawns in a few very, very specific points. Xenoblade is the only game where the regular enemy music sounds... Yeah. Yeah, like, regular... I love it. Shiny Hunt different, Pokemon hunting Charmander. The thing is, Jack, we are actually hunting, like, everything. In addition to, like, we're overworld hunting. Because earlier in the stream, we were actually hunting our Outbreak, Silicobra. But all the other Outbreaks we have today, I already have the shiny of. So, like, we're just going around the overworld hunting for shinies as well. Because that's what I do. So this is what we like to do. This is what Masuda hunting was always supposed to be. Like, you can see the shiny in the overworld, and you can hunt other stuff simultaneously. I will... Nope. 6. There we go. I can show you where it is. My game is just eggs. There's a few spaces where Iron Thorn spawns, but the thing is, it only spawns around those areas. You need to be at those locations. Mechanical Rhythm engages the enemy. Like, Mechanical Rhythm. Chef's kiss. I love a lot of Xenoblade Chronicles songs. One of my favorites is the final boss theme, but, like, Mechanical Rhythm beats that song. Thank you, Omar. I'm glad you like the theory. I like actually Charmander from Let's Go. One of the ones so I can get Charizard, make a funny Charmeleon meme set. Well, the thing is, we are hunting the entire Charizard family. So we gotta get Charizard, Charmeleon, and Charmander. But yet, it spawns right here. Where Iron Thorn spawns is right around here. But the thing is, if you're gonna be hunting Iron Thorns, you need the person to be near it. It spawns around these kind of cliffs. So it'll be like right around here. Like right on the top of the cliff. These like dirt hills are where Iron Thorns spawns. So you want to go look for those dirt cliffs. For a second I thought you were shiny Iron Hands. And it only spawns there. That is one place. The place I liked to hunt my Iron Thorns at. Well, okay, the place where I found my Iron Thorns, which I think is the most convenient place to hunt it, is actually the one over here. You can see it coming into view right now. But yeah, this first dirt hill, I prefer this, because you have this entire massive area where they can spawn in. And it's pretty big with the area where they can spawn in, and they get a lot of spawns over here. It also can spawn down here. Go, you're annoying. But yeah, right here is also where they can spawn. Wow, really? Thank you for not being helpful, game. There it is. There's the Iron Thorns. See? There it is. Game finally been helpful. But yeah, mostly... But yeah, Iron Thorns is actually, like, very helpful. Iron Thorns is very helpful there. I do love Robo Mechazilla. I love Robo Mechazilla's design, but its stats being bad causes me physical pain. I love Godzilla. I love Mechagodzilla. Evident because, like, right over, like, off screen, I literally have my Kiryu Mechagodzilla, like, figure. And it's just like, it hurts me that it's not good. Actually, like, to show it, like, freaking... Boom. Godzilla gets Mechagodzilla. Boom. Right next to me. I love it. Yeah, I got Godzilla that. I also got, like, the OG Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla. Love it. I love these movies. They're so dumb, but, like, that's the fun part. Yeah. Like, I love the Godzilla movies, but they're so dumb, and, like, that's the great part. Like, you literally have one Godzilla movie where the plot is entirely kicked into action because, oh, my rose bush is dying because some people broke into my lab and knocked... Oh, no, it was like, oh no, this earthquake hit, and my rose bush is dying because it fell over. I will splice Godzilla's DNA into the plant so that Godzilla's regenerative properties will heal the plant. I can't see any ways that this can possibly go wrong. Can you? I love it. It's like, it's so dumb, but like, I love it. Okay, Jimmy. Bye-bye. Oh, you got Urban Mystica. That's what you said. You meant. I thought you like you were out as in like you are like we're heading out. Okay. Urban Mystica. The things for Sparkle Power. Do you know just a regular ice recipe? I'm not sure what you mean by that. I just realized anyone clicking on the stream is now going to wonder why I'm hunting Charmander. That is a good point. I probably should change the name of it. I should probably do that. Content. There we go. There we go. There we go. Adjustment made. Idea. You say Xenoblade quote. And the thing is, I can't really remember like a lot of the Xenoblade quotes. Like a lot of, I mean, well, okay, I remember a lot of them, but a lot of the ones I remember are ones that like you haven't gotten to that point yet. Yeah, you have not gotten to that point yet. Yeah, let's go for Knackly. Let's go looking for Knackly fams. I call this area, like, I call this just, like, Rocky Place. I have, like, names I give all the places. There's, like, the Badlands is the construction area by Lavencia. Asado Desert, I actually know the name of that. I don't know the name of this place, like, whether it has, like, a specific sub-area name. I know it's, like, the South Province area, but, like, I don't remember the name of the place exactly. One of the reasons I don't really like coming here for Masuda hunting is because of how uneven the terrain is. You do have to jump around, which, when you jump, you do not get, distance on eggs. What do you mean, Jimmy John? We know we are out of Greninja egg. The area is pretty painful to traverse. Yeah. Yeah, that's the reason I really like going around Medali. Like not around Medali, but like around from Puerto Morindo to Glaciadio Mountain, like back. Mostly because also when I go to like also like another part of it is like around here, Puerto Morindo. I can go look at my auction house things. So if I can get them good, I can just go that. But when you I need 2 Urban Mystica and 3 main ingredient. Box. What's this? Charmander eggs. Oh, recipe, not recipient. Deleting the Charmander. Deleting. I really wish I'd caught my Charmander like a level ball or something. It changes every in-game day. So every 72 minutes in-game, the auction house changes. I thought it worked by every day, as in like physical day, like raids change. Nope, it is in-game day it changes. Yeah, every hour and a half, I pretty much check them. Cause like I can just walk in, Duskball, Hondu, stuff up. Nope, nothing. Like most of the time, you don't get anything good, but it's worth it just to check. Cause like we found a level ball today, and I love level ball. But the thing is, you can't change your clock to get different ones. You actually have to wait. That's why whenever I'm gathering eggs, I'm also like, okay, when enough eggs are done, okay, go over to Puerto Morindo. Okay, nothing there, done. Like every 2 batches of eggs, I go and I check. It's so good. I love it. Yeah, you get Herba Mystica from level 5 raids. But they cannot be the gold background raids. Bye-bye, Jack Firestein. Have a great day. But yeah, you cannot do the level 5 gold background raids to get Herba Mystica because those are the event raids, and event raids do not drop Herba Mystica. Only, like, the purple background level 5s will drop them, which is really annoying. But you can also just join, Austin's, because they would, like, automatic warp to you. Though, if you are looking for, like, Urban Mystica raids, I would recommend, in the next couple of days, you join up with Andreas's, Terra raids. Because he has been hunting for, like, quality Terra raids that are very easy to one-shot and drop a lot of Herba Mystica. He has 2 right now where they drop 4 Herba Mystica each. No, we did not get the Froakie yet. But we actually ran out of Froakie eggs, so now we're just switching over to Charmander because we just don't have any more Froakie eggs. And I really don't think you guys would want to sit here for like 30 minutes with us doing absolutely nothing. Because also, like, by then, it would, like, be pretty close to nighttime. It would be pretty late. And we're just basically going to be doing Charmander for a couple of boxes. So we're just, like, doing a little bit of hunting. We're hatching some eggs. Most likely, we're trying to chip down our, like, total inbox inventory of eggs. Yeah. Freaking Girafarig, leave us alone. I really hate that your Pokemon can wander into you like this. That is my least favorite thing about the game. Battle. Again, there should be some barrier around to prevent it from happening. You really should have thought ahead on that. 6. Hey, dude, welcome back. Yeah, I kind of need to figure out, like, when we are going to be, like, ending off, all things considered. Because, like, we did finish the Froakie eggs. I kind of want to finish the Charmander eggs, at least for a bit of them. But I think we have, like, a lot of them, and I think we'd be here for, like, another over an hour to hatch all of them. Yeah, we'd be here for probably almost, like, an hour and a half, almost, like, maybe 2 hours to hatch the rest of the eggs. So, yeah, I think what we're going to do is we're going to work through this box. We're going to work through a couple lines of the next one. And then I think we're going to call it a night. Then tomorrow, we're going to do surprise hunt of both Greninja and Froakie. Like, a hunt of, like, both of them. And then we figure out, like, our outbreak hunts. I think that's the play. Also, for those who would like to join the Discord, !Discord will bring you guys to the Ironworks, our Discord. Organize, like, union circles, trades, raids, and all that stuff. I think you'd enjoy it. But yeah, it's going pretty well tonight. Let's go for a raid. Ooh, it's gonna be fun. Ooh, raid. Good question. Yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be interesting. But yeah, I'm gonna be working on probably like we're probably gonna hatch. How many are we gonna hatch? We'll probably hatch like maybe like 16 more eggs. So we got 1 egg in this one. Cloth diction butter. Butter is delicious, but not good to eat alone. Butter is very good, but it's not good to eat butter alone. Want to see white sushi? Yeah. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I think if I ever hunt the remaining forms of Tatsugiri, I am going to do it off screen. Because, like, the Carcadet hunt has scarred me. Oh, 10 sandwiches before we got the shiny on that one. That thing legitimately scarred me. Alright. Yay. The thing is, you guys are never gonna guess my favorite shiny. Hey, Alan! How you doing, Alan? Mr. Mystery Man Alan themselves, how are you doing, my friend? How goes the hunt for the elusive Mewtwo? What are you up to? Over, like, freaking... what? 1,350 at this point? Like, what is the Mewtwo at right now? For those who don't know, Alan has been hunting Mewtwo in Dynamax Adventures in Sword and Shield. He has the Shiny Charm. And he's at over 1,000, like, what, 300 encounters at this point? Yeah. Insane. It's ridiculous how many, like, it's insane. Man is just suffering. But the dedication is unfreaking real. The thing is, for as bad over odds as Carcadet was for me, at the very least, that was just one night. Well, one night and then a bit into the next day. You've been hunting Mewtwo for like almost a year, if not more at this point. And that shoe still refuses to shine because it is a shoe. Yeah, I mean, again, our Ho-Oh is bad, 5 times over odds for DAs, but, like, nothing's as bad as Alan's Mewtwo Hunt. Like, man deserves the salute for what he does on that thing. Yeah, like, We just had one of our over odds hunts today, and that is Greninja. We're out of Greninja eggs, actually. We actually exhausted all of our Greninja egg supply, so I need to go and, like, hatch more eggs and get more of them later. Not gonna be fun, but we're doing that. Auto wrong strikes again. Revenge of the auto wrong. We despise auto wrong. Yeah, like... Zord's death will get ya. Is like... Yeah, dude was just kind of doing his thing. Like, yeah, he's kind of like screwed up, but like... kind of sad. Dude. Alright, Charmander. Yeah, we'll work on a few of the eggs. We'll do like 2 or 3 lines in this box of eggs, and then we'll end off. I'm pretty sure if you open up the map, it will show you on your map where the other person is if you're in a union circle. Like there'll be like a blinky thingy. Like the icon of the person will be there, I think. It doesn't really. I could have sworn it did, but I could be wrong. I very rarely have done union circles. Ice encounter. Oink alone. How did my wet oinky thing? Oink thing go away. We have a shiny of you, but we got you in a terror raid. Let's go. Let's freaking go, people. Yeah, it's fun. I'm glad. Again, I thank you guys for coming out tonight. It really does mean the world when you guys come out for these kinds of things. Have you played hide and seek? I have not played hide and seek in Scarlet Violet. Nom. Yum, 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 yum. Thank you, Jimmy. I would far from say I am the best. I am just an idiot talking into a camera. I am just some chuckle fuck who talks into a camera. I imagine it would be pretty fun. I've heard, like, I feel like hide and seek in the game would be pretty fun. Yeah, actually, I think that maybe this is going to be the last group of eggs we do for this one. And I think after this, we're going to go on a raid. So, it's going to be fun. Yeah, 3 more eggs. 3 more eggs, and we go on a raid. I need to figure out what tomorrow's stream is going to be. I'm thinking it's gonna be something interesting. I hope we get, like, decent freaking outbreaks tomorrow. But then again, we could do a showdown Sunday where we have, like, viewer battles and stuff like that. So that could be fun. Though I do need to, like, prepare my Series 2 team more extensively. Alright. And with that, our final egg of the night. Do 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 do. Give me my shiny on the last one of the day. It is not shiny. Which is weird because it looks shiny on my screen. Like, you guys can't see the difference, but basically my computer screen and my TV channel are next to each other, and there's a very noticeable color difference. That is Shulk that says that, Caleb. Alright, let's go find... Yeah. Really, Dunban says it. Why do I remember Shulk saying it? Oh, yeah, right. Dunban does say it, right. Let's see. Who do we raid? Who we do a little raiding of? I have plans. Let's see. You know, this is something we have not raided in a long time. We're gonna go raid Shinies. They are currently also doing a Shiny Living Dex. Let's rock and roll, everyone. We'll go raid Shinies. FBI open. Exactly. FBI. I love it. That is glorious right there. Have a nice night, guys. Until next time. Don't forget to check out our other playlist stuff.